Hey everyone, this is my Breton Necromancer Healer. I've got an outfit on, so you can't actually see my gear that I'm using, but for the attributes, I put 55 into Magicka and 9 into health because I'm really sick of my healers being so squishy. Anyway, for gear, I'm using the monster set Symphony of Blades Visage, Symphony of Blades. So, you need, it adds, wow, I can't talk anymore. It adds 4% healing done and also when you heal an ally who is under 50% of their primary resource, grant them Meridia's favor, restoring 2,355 Magicka or stamina, whichever maximum is higher, every 1 second for 6 seconds. This effect can occur every 18 seconds. I've been playing around with it a bit. I enjoy it. And then I'm also using this set, Perfect Vestment of Olorim. Adds 129 Magicka recovery, gain minor Aegis at all times, reducing your damage taken from dungeon, trial, and arena monsters by 5%. Adds 129 Magicka recovery, adds 1096 maximum Magicka. Casting abilities that leave an effect on the ground in combat will create a circle of might for 10 seconds. You and your allies standing in the circle gain major courage for 42 seconds, increasing your weapon and spell damage done by 558. This effect can occur once every 10 seconds. And then for jewelry, I have Yarvold's Guidance. Adds 129 Magicka recovery twice. Adds 4% healing done. And also increases the duration of all major buffs, minor buffs, and damage shields you apply to yourself and allies by 40%. Then the weapons, I've got a healing staff, restoration staff, and also a lightning staff. Onto the skills. We are going to start with, that was pretty. We are going to start with the restoration staff. On the restoration staff, I have Life Amid Death, Morph, Renewing on Death. Release residual fragments of fallen souls at the target location, healing you and your allies for 6,473 health. Consumes a corpse on cast to immediately remove up to 3 negative effects and continue to heal you and your allies in the area for 6,250 health over 5 seconds. And that is this. Well, not sure if you can see that very well. But it's pretty looking, alright? Whoops. Alright, and then I've also got Siphon Spirit, which is a morph of Force Siphon. Focus your staff's power to apply a minor lifesteal to an enemy for 20 seconds, healing you and your allies for 764 health every 1 second when damaging them. Also applies minor magical steel to the enemy for 20 seconds, causing you and your allies to restore 300 Magicka every 1 second when damaging them. And that looks like this. I'm not going to kill the camel, don't worry. That's what it looks like. It's pretty looking. I like it. Now you've got a nice glowy camel. Isn't that a cute glowy camel? Look at that nice glowy camel. Anyway. And then you've also got Combat Prayer, which is a morph of a Blessing of Protection. Slam your staff down to activate its blessings, healing you and your allies in front of you for 5,049 health. Also grants minor Berserk, minor Resolve, and minor Ward, increasing you and your allies' damage done by 8% and physical resistance and spell resistance by 1,320 for 11.2 seconds. I use this on all of my Magicka healers. I do have a stamina healer, Warden, but that's what that looks like. It makes everyone nice and glowy like that. I like skills that make you nice and glowy. And then you have, I'm using Braided Tether, which is a morph of Restoring Tether. Siphon the last remnants of life from a corpse, healing for 17,000 1,388 health over 12 seconds to yourself, all allies around you, and all allies between you and the corpse. While slotted, your healing done is increased by 3%. I got this slotted mainly because of that. When in dungeons, it can be really difficult trying to target exactly at the corpse. Just one of my complaints about it. But if you've got lots of adds around you that have been killed, then this is pretty good. Spirit Guardian, which is a morph of Spirit Mender, and it's also a criminal act. If you run through a town with this, you are going to be shouted at, and people will think that you were there to steal their souls. It's pretty funny. Conjure a ghostly spirit to do your bidding and stay by your side for 16 seconds. The spirit heals you or the lowest health ally around you every 2 seconds, restoring 1,940 health. While active, 10% of the damage you take is transferred to the spirit instead. This creates a corpse on death. So let's go ahead and get our nice little ghosty. Isn't it cute? We have a little ghost friend. Hey, ghosty. Now it's got a corpse, so we can tether, and that is what that looks like. I wonder what that looks like through first person. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. To move around, and everything with that on, which is pretty handy. Alright, now moving on to the destruction staff. I'm using a lightning staff, like I said. First of all, we have Blockade of Stars, which is the elemental blockade. Sorry, that was a hiccup. Slam your staff down to create a star barrier in front of you, dealing 1,343 shock damage to enemies in the target area every 1 second and setting concussed enemies off balance for 5 seconds. And that looks like... let's not kill the camel. That. Nice, glowy, pretty. Love it. Second, we have Mend Spirit, which is the morph of Mend Wounds. This is a skill that you can swap out for another healing skill from the Living Death skill line, or put another damage skill on. But, it is from the Psijic Order skill line, which can be a bit of a pain to try to gain, and it's pretty far down there on it. Let's see. Yeah, it's right here. So you have to get all of these to do it. Oh, whoops, I haven't unlocked those yet. Anyway, invoke the rights of Mawita, replacing your light and heavy attacks with healing abilities that can only be used on allies. Your light attacks heal for 2,836, your heavy attacks heal for 2,501 every 1 second, and restore 1,320 magicka to you while channeling. After you heal an ally, you grant them Major Resolve and Major Ward, increasing their physical and spell resistance by 5,280 for 7 seconds. And that just makes you light up a bit, which can be fun. And then we've got Resistant Flesh, which is a render flesh morph in your regular old skill line. Right? Where is it? Resistant Flesh. Yep. It's the very first skill that you end up unlocking. But sacrifice your own power to repair damaged flesh, healing you or an ally in front of you for 9,464 health, but applying minor defile to yourself for 4 seconds, reducing your healing received and health recovery by 15%. You grant the target spell and physical resistance equal to half the amount healed for 3 seconds. And that's just a nice... And as you can see, your health and everything is kind of... And then Energy Orb, which is the Necrotic Orb morph. Project a globe of regeneration that slowly floats forward, healing for 914 health every 0.5 seconds to you and nearby allies. An ally near the globe can activate the healing combustion synergy, causing the orb to explode and heal for 6,322 health to all friendly targets, and restore 3,960 magicka or stamina to the ally, whichever maximum is higher. This will help you out with the healing, and will also, I think the merchant just walked through me. And also restores the resources to the ally who activates the synergy. You can only do this once every 30 seconds. So, and then we've also got elemental. Wait, let me just go ahead and. That's the orb. And the little tether is what means it's healing you. As long as you stay close to it, it will continue to heal you, but when you get further away, it stops healing you. And then I've also got Elemental Drain, which is a weakness to elements morph. And it is... okay. It doesn't cost you anything, it's instant. And send the elements to sap an enemy's defenses and afflict them with Major Breach for 24 seconds, reducing their spell resistance by 5,280. Also applies minor magicka steal to the enemy for 24 seconds, causing you and your allies to restore 300 magicka every 1 second when damaging them. So, that looks like that. Now you've got a camel with all the elements surrounding it. Can I go like this? No, wait, but Force Siphon. You've got both. A pretty little camel. Alright, that is all of the skills, and then with the champion points, well, that's pretty boring. But this is what I've done so far. 35 into Warlord, 10 into Sprinter, 80 Arcanist, 80 Tenacity, 35 Healthy. I don't know, I just put things into random places. Just trying to figure out something new to do. Fun, but it's really up to you what you do with them. Wait, did I not put anything in? Okay, I did put stuff in the skin. Okay. Not nearly enough, but thank goodness. Yeah, I really didn't do a good job with those, so I'd suggest choosing something else. But it's fun because in this world there's dragons. Ooh, somebody's fighting a dragon. Let's try to go get over there. Yeah, I've got everything maxed. I'm going. This place is so pretty. It's even more beautiful during the day. Hopefully they are still there by the time I get over there. Not there yet. So people can see me. They're over here still. I died. It's like impossible to kill a dragon by yourself. Wow, is this person not gonna get up? There's a dead person over here. That is what some of the skills look like when being used. Even though we didn't actually kill the dragon because there were only two of us. You know. That was fun though. Anyway, until next time. That is all for now. Oh, right, I didn't go over these. So I'm using the boon for this one is the Atronach for getting better magical recovery. And then I've also got food on, and I am currently using the longfin pasty with melon sauce. It's something that I can craft on my actual character for the normal realm server. This is something I can craft crafter on the normal server. So I decided to give this a try. Helps with getting max magicka and stamina and health. 2 hours. And that's about it, I think. We have her as a style master. This is what the gear looks like without a costume on. So you can see my need for putting on a costume. So that's it with the mask and everything on. Alright, so now that you've seen the build, I am now going to show you some of the moves in action. So this is a different skill, different build. Whoops, my bad. This is a different build, but it's got most of the same skills. It's the first Necro Healer that I made. It was deleted when the PTS updated, but it's got most of the same skills, and you'll be able to see some of the skills I wasn't able to demonstrate in the normal video in action. And we're also fighting a dragon. How cool is that? I love it. Anyway, hope you enjoy the rest of the video. If you do, please like and subscribe for future videos on healing in Elder Scrolls. See you next time!